Originating from deep under the earth, spreading across the earth at the speed of thought. Oh, changing the world one brain at a time. This is Last Call Live from Green Brain Comics. And welcome, Brainiacs.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Last Call Live. We are your hosts. I am Katie.
I am Dan.
This is Dan.
Hi.
Hi. Together we own Green Brain Comics in East Downtown Dearborn. And every week, as a comic shop, we have one last chance to modify our orders, our order numbers, our final order numbers on comics and graphic novels that are going to print now and arriving in about 3 to 4 weeks.
We are here today to share this list of upcoming books and give you one final chance to place your request before our final order deadline. Last Call Live is broadcast live from Studio G, version 5.0 in East Downtown Dearborn. Welcome to Last Call Live.
Wow.
Green Brain Comics and Last Call Live are powered by Comichub.
Check out Comic Hub online at comichub.com. Mobile apps available for Android and iPhone. Set up your account online or sync up to your existing Green Brain account. Order and pay securely online and make sure you never miss an issue.
We will be using Comichub today to show you items from this week's Last Call for Confirmed Orders Carousel. But before we do that, let me just show you around a little bit. After you sign on to Comichub, you'll be presented these two choices, A or B. Let's choose B for Shop Coming Soon. And in that Shop Coming Soon, you will see these magical carousels at the top. The first one, oh my gosh, I messed this up already. Okay, at the top, the first one is your current search. This is searchable over the last 3 catalogs, the last 3 months of catalogs. Everything is searchable by keywords. Below that, we have the Last Call for Confirmed Orders Carousel. That's what we will be using today. Look at those scantily clad kids on the beach. Further down, we have this publisher recommended list. This is a menu of books that you get to take a sneak peek at inside. PDF previews for each of these comics are available. And at the bottom is the next Wednesday's items. This is everything that is coming in for us and in for the shelves next Wednesday, June 7th.
I spy my probable pick of the week.
Yes. I think there's a good chance I know what that is. Because I know you love The Adventures of Superman Jonathan Kent.
It's Archie and Friends, Hot Summer.
Let's scroll back up. We will be looking at Last Call for Confirmed Orders here for this program, and we'll expand that a little bit. Let's see. Let's get into this. It looks a little fuzzy. That looks better. Nice enough. But yeah, it's still kind of out of whack. We'll do it that way. Yes, that's better. Oh, I like how the clouds are kind of filtered through us here.
Just like this beer.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everyone.
Last Call Live.
Yeah. I was trying to think of something fun and quippy to say about have a drink because it's Friday night.
I will say we've been working hard for this drink. We are prepping for a couple of weeks of a lot of hectic activity. We'll talk more about that at the end of the show, but I'll just tease you with our activity for this weekend.
Downriver Comic Con.
That's right. That's happening Saturday and Sunday. More
Yes, it
details
is.
to come. Okay, next up on, let's see. Ooh, yeah, we should do this first.
The title.
Here it comes.
Ah, there it is. Last call for younger readers. Let's get kids reading comics and graphic novels. Comics help kids develop visual literacy skills, encourage critical thinking and imagination, and make reading more enjoyable for reluctant readers.
And we've got a couple of spotlights this week that are of significant historical importance. For instance, My Little Pony, the 40th anniversary special.
Wow. I wonder how many kids that are into My Little Pony right now realize that this property's been around for 40 years.
It has gone through some major evolution over those last 4 decades, but I will say this is by far the most indie comic looking version.
Right. It's got the most humans on it also.
Right. And it's got the most interesting list of creators, including writer Tony Fleeks, who is responsible for the indie breakout hit called Stray Dogs.
Oh, wild. That's fun. I missed the My Little Pony boat by a couple years as a young teen. I was already a teenager, but I had friends whose little sisters were into them.
Oh.
So I was aware
Oh, sure.
of
Yeah,
the property. They were
around.
I don't know why my sister's so into My Little Pony.
So this 40th anniversary special is an $8.99 100-page issue featuring not only Tony Fleeks, but also Sam Maggs and this beautiful cover by Keisha Okafor. This B cover by Amy Meberson, who's a veteran of the My Little Pony licensed products.
Oh, and they're all playing My Little Pony. That's hilarious.
They got the stickers all over them.
They should be playing My Little Humans because they're
Little
ponies.
Humans. And finally, this outstanding Rose Busamra cover for the My Little Pony 40th anniversary special from IDW. This will be available on July 12th. If you would like to ensure any of these covers, make sure you put those orders in through Comichub. Heck, you could even send us an email, special note, a physical note on a postcard, and or
I don't think it's going to arrive in time.
it's let's just say you can order it through us.
I need the wrap it up music for you.
And wrap it up. Let's go. Okay, next up is 5 Scarier Stories for a Dark Knight hardcover.
I was actually thinking back on that last My Little Pony thing while you were going on about postcards.
Mm-hmm.
That Rose Busamra, local artist who was in the store last fall for her signing on her book Frizzy,
Yes.
got nominated for an Eisner Award.
Oh, nice. I did not see that.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
Congratulations, Rose, on your Eisner nomination.
That's awesome. Yeah, and maybe with this Eisner nomination will help them decide to put that back into print.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Frizzy back in stock for a while, and even direct from the publisher, I can't get it. So, hooray for the Eisner Award. Get that book back in print.
Wonderful.
Yes. Okay, the 5 Scarier Stories. What's this about, Katie?
Oh, it's, 5 scary stories.
Oh.
For a Dark Night. Batman is back with 5 more ghostly adventures filled with thrills and chills in this all-new illustrated collection of spooky tales from the dark corners of Gotham City. That sounds exciting and spooky.
This is really nice looking book written by Matthew Cody with art by Jeanette Arroyo.
Look at all those spooky guys.
This is from Random House Publishing. Will be in store on July 5th. Ensure your copy now.
Oh, it's a Haunted Mansion little golden book. Cute.
This has art by Glenn Brogan. And, of course, is charming as all get out with that beautiful the big golden book branding.
Oh, it's not a little golden book. It's a big little golden book.
That's right. This one's a little bit larger. and it will, I'm sure, be a little bit sturdier as well.
So is it bigger like dimensions or is it bigger like thicker?
I think the big golden books are bigger dimensions, yes, because they still have the 24 pages, but with a larger price tag may suggest that it has a larger cut size.
Sure.
Maybe that's what a Comichub can add into these detail pages is a cut size.
Right.
And finally,
Narwhal and Jelly. New hardcover, volume 8, Super Scary Narwhaloween.
Narwhaloween.
He's a ghost. Oh.
This,
And look how scared Jelly is.
I like how early they get this out for Halloween. This is the way book publishing does it. This will be available on July 5th.
I was just thinking that with the Batman one, and then this one 2 in a row, 2 scary kids books in a row. Yeah, they're trying to get that book market. They're trying to get ready.
That's the way you do it.
People are buying their Halloween costumes already, so July. Why not?
You know, I should probably make sure that we're streaming out all right.
Oh.
All right. Well, what's next? I think this.
We got nobody in the chat.
Yeah, that's wild.
Double check that we got.
It's a busy weekend. You know, we got a green signal going out. We got solid signal.
All right.
Seems like we are live. Oh yeah, we're totally live. They even confirmed with that word.
Good.
All right.
That word good. The word live.
Now that we're a little bit more confident, let's move on to the next.
Next Froggy.
Oh, well.
It's last call for special items. Jump on points, epic conclusions, or just interesting stuff that's worth spotlighting on last call for special items.
Oh my gosh, we have this beautiful thing that I'm so excited about. It's the Popeye Variations hardcover, Not Your Pappy's Comic, an art book.
Ooh.
This is from Clover Press. They kind of split off from IDW and took the Yo Books imprint with them.
Interesting.
This features a whole bunch of pinups that were originally licensed for the Popeye reprint series that IDW is pushing out.
Oh, that's right.
And this collects 120 pages of those pinups.
Just the pinups, or is it the comics too?
This is a collection of rare cover illustrations by popular counterculture artists done for IDW Comics.
Celebrating Popeye's 90th year. Wow.
Not Your Pappy's Comics.
Over 35. How old was Popeye? I think we saw that. He was like 30. And you're like, really? Because he looks like he's 50.
Oh, yeah. People age different back then.
Right. Nice. Well, that looks super fun. Super fun.
And that will be available on June 28th. Ensure your copy by ordering through Comichub this weekend. Next up.
Action Comics 1056. What's so special about this?
I wanted to put this on here because it is it's the final part of the Speeding Bullets storyline, which kicked off this whole Dawn of DC era by Philip Kennedy Johnson, Dan Jurgens, and Dorado Quick. And this also features a shocking new character making their debut.
Uh-oh.
But we don't know who it is.
It's Alien.
It's Alien. And plus it looks cool. This beautiful Steve Beach cover is the A cover with a page count of 48 pages and a cover price of $4.99. Ships on June 27th.
Oh, they're in the Matrix.
They are.
Who's this guy?
That's Neo.
Is that him up here too? Help, I'm in the Matrix. I'm pretty sure that's what that's the titular line of that movie.
Next up, we got a very special issue. Captain America 750. Let me get you on camera drinking there. This is a special anniversary. This is 750 issues of Captain America.
Well, this is just one issue.
Well, I mean, this is the 750th issue.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it is occurring, I think, at the end or after the harrowing events, of Captain America Cold War, which has been the crossover that's been happening over the last couple of weeks between the two Captain America series. This will bring together a team of fan-favorite guest writers who join forces with superstar artists to spin timeless tales celebrating the epic history of the Star-Spangled Hero. We got that cover by Gary Frank. We got that cover.
Wow.
Very stylish Hellfire Gala variant.
Oh, Hellfire Gala.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
Ooh.
That's by Hernandez Sousa. Is that Dan Jurgens? Oh, no, it's George Perez. Wow. And let's see. Oh, here we got a couple more. Got Javier Garron. That's kind of nice. And these next three are all by John Cassaday.
Oh, wow.
We have the blue variant, the red variant, and the
white variant? Yeah.
Whitish blue variant? Sure. Captain America 750, written by Tochi Onyebuchi, with art by Carmen Carnero.
Nice. It's the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game hardcover, Cataclysm of Kang.
Looks like this is a whole big giant scenario featuring the villainous adventures and possible solutions around this by the Multiverse role-playing game. Let's see. This book is 256 pages with a cover price of $49.99. And one more thing to show you in this.
Marvel Zero. That's the cover. David Marquez.
Yeah, so these guys kind of got out of whack. What this is a reprinting of all of the Marvel free comics that they put out this year.
Yeah, couldn't make it to Free Comic Book Day? Don't want stickers on your books? For whatever reason, you can buy the free comics. It's Amazing Spider-Man, Venom, Hellfire Gala. No. I don't know what it is. Uncanny X-Men.
That's exactly what it is. It's everything that they put out for Free Comic Book Day this year.
With a preview of Jonathan Hickman's new Marvel projects, Ultimate Invasion and Gods.
We got this Patrick Gleason cover on the B and the Javier Garron Virgin variant cover, all available on July 5th.
Nice.
And that wraps up.
Nice. Now we're going to jump into
special items.
Last call for second issues. Oh, graphic novels. Oh, how did I get ahead? All right. Last call for graphic novels. Original graphic novels from publishers big and small. Classic trade paperbacks coming back in print. Last call for graphic novels is here, so you don't miss out on these exciting stories.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out this graying out here.
Oh.
All right. Moving on. Here we are, graphic novels.
And trade paperbacks. We got Black Tape graphic novel.
It collects that recent miniseries from Dan Panosian and Dalibor Talajic at AWA.
Project MK Ultra hardcover, the complete edition. This originally came out in 2 separate volumes, and it looks like they are bumping them together, and you can get it in one big chunky boy.
And it's got this very sweet, tripped-out 3D-like cover from interior artist Stuart Kenneth Moore.
I hope it comes with 3D glasses. American Gods, graphic novel, volume 3, Moment of Storm. The Moment of the Storm.
Yeah, I believe this is the final volume that we are waiting for a soft cover on. And this soft cover will ship on September 13th. This will collect the final adaptations of the American Gods epic.
With this beautiful David Mack cover and the interiors by P. Craig Russell. Beautiful. Clear graphic novel. From Scott Snyder and Francis Manapul.
This is the recent miniseries, first to print after digital release by Scott Snyder and Francis Manapul. All 3 issues collected here for $20.
Critical Role, The Mighty Nine, Origins.
Ooh, that's real
Library
nice.
Collection. Library Edition, Volume 1.
Oh, this collects a bunch of the single volume original hardcovers into one big giant one.
Yeah, traditionally these library editions are giant. They're like big giant hardcovers, big oversized hardcovers. And that's not shipping until October 4th.
Ooh.
But they got to reserve time at the printer for these big projects, so get your orders in now.
That is a big project. 224 pages.
Dragon Age Missing. The Missing.
The Missing. I don't know too much about Dragon Age. I know that we have our fans, and we just wanted to make sure to get that word out. Let's see what's next.
Hellboy and the BPRD. The Secret of Chesbro House and others.
This collects a bunch of the recent one-shots and short mini-series in the ongoing adventures of Hellboy and the BPRD in the past.
Ooh.
Lots of good creators on this one.
Masters of the Universe. Graphic novel, Volume 1.
This is reprinting the recent mini-series exploring short stories about all of these different multiversal He-Mans.
The Masterverse.
The Masterverse. Lots of fantastic creators in this book, including Sergio Aragones, Kelly Jones, EJ Sue, and one of my personal favorite artists, Fico Ocio, who did this very cool cover. Masters of the Universe, Volume 1, Masterverse.
Monster-sized Hellboy hardcover.
This is pretty cool. This is
Whoa.
a little too huge. It's over 1,500 pages.
Oh, this is going to be a phone book.
And this collects all of the graphic novels contained in the Hellboy Omnibus volumes 1 through 4. So essentially, that's almost everything.
And short story. Or wait.
Yeah, you get those classic short
Oh, I
stories.
see. It's got in Hellboy volumes 1 and 2, which we're not in the omnibus. I don't know.
It's all together there,
All
folks.
there. That's huge.
Monster-size Hellboy hardcover coming in at a monster-size price of $149.
But
I'll
for
tell you what.
1,500 pages, you're getting
Yeah.
you're getting a deal.
And it's probably going to be a big cut size. I want one of these.
Well, you'll better get your order in this weekend on Comic Hub.
Oh, that's a great idea. I think I will. Next up,
Star Wars Tales from the Death Star hardcover.
this collects a bunch of one-offs that are published through Dark Horse Comics, all shoehorning in through various eras of the Star Wars universe.
Buildings. The buildings are barking. Diane Newman in memoir from Bill Griffith.
Bill Griffith is really putting a lot of work out recently. He's got such a fantastic work ethic coming up through daily comic strips that seeing him put out more than one OGN a year shouldn't surprise me.
But also, this is his comic tribute to his wife after her death, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Lifelong partner, muse, copy editor, and fellow cartoonist Diane Newman. I'm still unable to accept her death. I relive all 49 years of our lives together every day. Aww.
Aww.
That's so sweet. How could anyone so alive, so funny, so lovely be gone? Who am I without her? He summons all of his comics making expertise in order to bring his beloved Diane back to life in a remarkable act of mourning and memory. Aww. beautiful.
The buildings are barking from Diane Newman in Memoriam by Bill Griffith.
Arca graphic novel.
This is a new OGN from IDW by Van Jensen with art by Jesse Lonergan.
Second Fake Death of Eddie Campbell and the Fate of the Artist.
This is a rare week when we get multiple books from multiple masters. Eddie Campbell has proven himself very adept at comic storytelling through those very many decades that he's been working on.
Yeah.
And this new original graphic novel, I think, will just be a nice mantelpiece on top of that career.
Oh, it's his pandemic graphic novel. Awesome. Also, it's a flip book, and the flip for conjoined comics, that's hilarious. The flip side is the reprinting of the original story about faking his death, I believe. The Fate of the Artist in an autobiography. So, yes.
I just can't summon the will.
Some of you may recall Eddie Campbell as the artist of From Hell.
From Hell.
There it is.
Yes, indeed.
Boom. Clementine graphic novel, volume 2.
I try to shy away from volume 2s in the graphic novel spotlight, but this is a special case, and I'm happy to see Tilly Walden's Clementine hitting the shelf again with volume 2.
Yes, it's also been quite a minute since volume 1, and Tilly Walden is a name, and this is also a Walking Dead property, but it's more of a YA book than the ultra mature nature of The Walking Dead. So this is a good way to get that zombie material into a younger audience without it being ultra graphic or violent.
It's the perfect way.
The perfect way. And it's really good.
Okay, next up, we've got a couple of Nightwing graphic novels. We've got Fear State collecting Nightwing 84 through 88 and the 2021 annual.
Where Monsters Lie.
Thought I had a couple.
All right. You know what? I haven't read that yet. It's Kyle Starks.
It's Kyle
Probably
Starks.
because it's in the horror section and I'm not as... Plus, it's got creepy clowns on it.
Plus, yeah, dumpy, creepy clones. Cousin It, never seen that tall before.
No.
Is that Chewbacca?
Yeah. He got
It's,
something on his shirt.
It's a Four-Bush man.
No, that's the unknown comic.
It's the unknown comic.
I don't know what's happening there.
Oh, boy. Let's see. Next up, we've got John Tiffany, the graphic novel from Mad Cave Studios. This kind of comes out of nowhere. It is written with art by Dan Panosian and this beautiful cover by Dan Panosian. An original graphic novel from Mad Cave.
Who's Desberg?
Desberg.
On the cover.
I wonder if that may be the original material that Dan Panosian... Having zero experience with this book, I only look at the Dan Panosian for indication. So, yeah, could be writer. Don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Sorry, John Tiffany.
But also, sure, John Tiffany.
Oh,
That's
there
the
we
right
go.
one.
There's the other Nightwing graphic novel. It got out of whack. Let's see. This is collecting parts of the Joker War story a little bit earlier in the Nightwing run, Nightwing 170 through 177.
Wonder Girl, Homecoming graphic novel.
That collects her first miniseries and her first early appearances through Future State and Infinite Frontier.
Nice. By Joelle Jones. Blade, the early years omnibus hardcover.
This is the direct market only cover,
Nice.
but I wanted to use this because it's so awesome. This is one of the covers from the black and white magazine that Blade the Vampire Slayer kind of started his starring roles in, featuring this beautiful cover by Gray Morrow. Like, stay back, you vampires. I got these sharp sticks
Mm-hmm.
and these cool glasses.
Oh, heck yeah.
These
I like
ski
how this
glasses.
lady in the background, her head is like right between his legs.
Oh, yeah.
Let me look through your crotch to see this scary guy.
Yeah, they take a lot of hints from classic pulp covers on this one.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Great. And that collects a bunch of the earlier appearances, including Tomb of Dracula #10, his first solo adventure.
Dang, plus that's a giant too. That was like 700 pages.
Oh, yeah, for $100. Right on. Omnibus
Joe Fixit graphic novel.
collects that recent mini.
Loki Modern Era Epic Collection graphic novel volume 1.
They just started doing these modern era epic collections. I'm all for it. It's a great way to get all that material together in one volume for a decent price.
Yeah, it's Kieran Gillen and Jamie McKelvey. It's the what's his nuts team?
Wicked and
Divine.
Divine.
What's his nuts?
What's his nuts?
Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider.
This is the smaller cut size, the GNTP, which is, I think, approximately 6x9.
I think so, yeah. X Factor, Epic Collection, Volume 4, Judgment War.
More classics from the Simonsons and the Burns and the Adams.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about Louise Simonson.
Yeah,
Stunning.
yeah, she's
project
writing
coming
that new Phoenix graphic novel or new Phoenix mini.
Yeah, it's the that End of X-Men mini tie-in thing. Part of their...
Oh, I think that was the Tale of Phoenix Past. But yeah, who knows?
Who knows? We just looked at it 8 hours ago. Who knows?
Oh, it's Froggy time.
Froggy went to court and he did right. Meow. That means we are done with graphic novels and we are ready for new printings.
Hey, this is bugging the heck out of me. Why don't you talk to people about this?
About new printings or about your Froggy skills? It's because it's all gray in the background.
That's right. I need to fix this chroma key a little bit.
Are you going to do it while people are looking at our faces?
Totally doing it right now.
Hey, and now's the perfect time to tell everybody about what we're doing this weekend. We are going to the Downriver Comic Con and Collectors Show at the Lincoln Park High School, presented by the Hands of the City of Lincoln Park. It is a fundraiser for the Lincoln Park Athletic program. Yes. There's going to be vendors set up, and the guest of honor is Bill Morrison. If you missed him here on Free Comic Book Day, come by the Lincoln Park High School Saturday or Sunday, June 3rd and 4th.
We'll get you more details at the end of the program here.
That's it.
That's everything?
I mean, how many more details do you need?
Here's some details.
It's the last call for new printings. Hot new comics selling out can be frustrating. Short print runs and skyrocketing back issue prices just complicate things. Last call for new printings is here, so you don't miss it a second time.
You're so flippant about that. We just got a couple things in second printings. We got this Batman 135, which is, let's see. Well, you can't see it here. It is essentially Batman number 900. This is a second print of that landmark issue. And we got a couple of facsimiles here. A new printing of Incredible Hulk 180.
Are you calling that is it a second printing of the facsimile, or is it just the facsimile that you're calling a second print?
This is a new printing of the facsimile. So it's a reprint of a facsimile reprint by Len Wein and Herb Trimpe. Classic first appearances of Wolverine here. And not too surprisingly,
that's it.
That's it for new printings.
All right. Up next, last call for second issues. Sometimes it's tricky for us to get our orders right on number 2 issues. With no sales history, we tend to play it safe and order a little bit on the low side. Last chance for second issues is here, so that you can keep reading your favorite series uninterrupted.
Another short list. We got just a few things for number 2s here. Let's see. We've got City Boy number 2 from DC Comics. This just came out. Number 1 came out in last week.
Yeah.
If you want to support that book, check it out.
I was going to say, did you read it?
I did. Yes, I was intrigued by the pitch. This is essentially a next generation Jack Hawksworth from the Authority.
Oh, right.
He talks and controls. He talks with and controls large metropolis cities.
Nice.
So he can basically communicate with an entity that is the conscious manifestation of a city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is obviously not a print-ready cover by interior artist Mingyu Jung. And this second issue from Catfight. Did you get a chance to look at that?
You know what? I flipped through it, but I didn't sit down and read it. It seems like it's a crime family.
Yeah, good action adventure crime story with interesting gimmick of a whole heck of a lot of cats.
Kit Kat Crime Syndicate.
Uh-oh, froggy time.
Oh, that's it. Bam-a-lamb. All right, that wraps up our last call for second issues. And coming up next is last
Oops, here we go.
call for first issues.
Here it is.
Hooray. Wondering what that new series is about? Interested in the beautiful selection of variant covers? Last call for first issues is here with new series pitches. Get your orders in and rest assured it will be here waiting for you on release day.
We've got a new series from Sumerian Comics by Connolly, Damian Connolly. This is a new series set in the world of You Promised Me Darkness and Follow Me Into Darkness.
Children of the Comet.
Let's see. We've got a couple different covers here. We have Gabriel Seacott, who does interiors on this.
That looks like a wraparound, that first one.
Right. Yes, it does. We got this B cover by writer-artist Damian Connolly.
That's pretty trippy. Whoa, that's also trippy.
By Man House, who often does Vault Comics variant covers. And another cover from Gabriel Seacott. Keycott.
Look at this beautiful Berserker cover by Steve Scroce.
That's right. This is the follow-up volume to the very popular record-breaking Berserker series, co-written by Keanu Reeves, now featuring art by Steve Scroce in this beautiful cover. Amazing.
Oh, he's doing the interiors too?
That's the report here.
Oh my God. I might have to actually look at this.
This is the one right here.
Look at that.
As of this afternoon, this Berserker had not populated the last call carousel yet. I just interjected this to make sure people know that it's on FOC and should hopefully be in the carousel very soon, if not already.
Okay.
Do check back.
Shipping July 26th. Barnstormers, number 1.
This is a fascinating looking book.
By Tula Lote and Scott Snyder.
Yeah, kind of like Clear, that graphic novel that I told you about earlier this program. This is a digital first project by Scott Snyder with art by Tula Lote. This will be released in 3 issues, oversized issues, 56 pages for $4.99 a piece. Got that beautiful Tula Lote cover.
Ooh. That looks like Dave Johnson.
That nice. It is.
And that's also Tula Lote. It is Massimo Carnevale.
Massimo Carnevale did covers late in the run for Why the Last Man. I kind of recall.
Interesting.
Got that foil cover.
Can't really see the foil too much here, but I believe them that it will have foil on it.
And this last FOC inclusion, the Virgin variant by Fabio Moon.
Nice.
That's pretty stuff from Scott Snyder and Tula Lotte, Barnstormers #1.
It's Gru in the Wild, #1. A new series from #1 after they just wrapped up that epic trilogy, Gods.
So good by Sergio Aragones, pardon me. And Mark Evanier, did I see the name on there? There it is.
Yeah, he's usually on there as either editor or translator or sidekick.
And Stan Sakai's name is on here too. I wonder if he's doing like lettering.
I believe so. In fact, I want to say on the last one, it said something about how Stan Sakai has been the original letterer for like the whole entire run of Gru.
That makes sense.
Of Always, maybe? I can't remember now.
Gru in the Wild.
Don't quote me on it.
Hits shelves on July 12th. Ensure your copy now through Comichub.
Nice. Get out your cheese dip.
Also from Dark Horse Comics.
Hellboy and the BPRD ongoing, #60. Hellboy and the BPRD, 1957, From Below, one shot.
This looks cool. It's got art by Mike Norton with this cover by Lawrence Campbell. There's something about single issues in the Hellboy universe that just immediately intrigue me. I appreciate the value of a short story in comics.
But it's still in continuity of the ongoing.
Yes, in fact, placed pretty cleverly in the continuity of 1957.
Well, I meant like it's #60, but it's a one shot.
Yes.
So it's a standalone story in the run. Panya, the Mummy's Curse, #1.
Panya has been an interesting character in the Hellboy universe. Originally discovered as an unliving mummy, she was reanimated and has lived since then.
As a mummy?
As a human. This features art and this cover by Christopher Mitten.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Annual with a cover by Michael Walsh.
Kind of a nice tribute cover to the original TMNT #1. And we got this B cover by Vlad Legostov.
Oh, he's out of time.
That's a cool arm.
Whoa.
Okay, got some Marvel stuff here to wrap up the program. Let's knock these out. Oh, I'm sorry. This is an IDW thing. That's right. Another Turtles thing. Check this out.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossed with Stranger Things. What? Crazy.
This is written by Cameron Shattuck with art by Pharaoh P. This is a Pharaoh P cover. Got this very cute Jorge Corona cover. And a Jen Woodall cover.
Wow.
Interesting.
Although it does say Shattuck on the corner. Oh, maybe that's the cover credits. That's the artist credit. I mean, the writer credit. I'm sorry. That's not the cover signature.
Gotcha. And finally, this cover D from Adam Gorham for TMNT Stranger Things crossover from IDW.
It's like, hey, let me give you a hint on how to win this D&D game.
That's right. Roll
is that
die.
Product placement for Pepsi on the cover there?
Oh.
Wow.
Or CM Punk.
Wow.
I'm clever. Next up, from Marvel Comics.
It's Captain Marvel, Dark Tempest, #1.
So while it hasn't quite wrapped up yet, The long-running Captain Marvel series by Stephanie Phillips is about to wrap up, and that will leave no Captain Marvel for the shelf until July 5th.
Mm-hmm.
You only have to wait a few short weeks for this new masterpiece from Ann Nocenti and artist Paolo Vianelli.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. That's a nice Jen Bartel cover.
That is a Hellfire Gala variant.
Ah, of course.
CF via Stormbreakers variant that has almost nothing to do with Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Ooh, a
Wow.
beautiful Derek Chu, very shiny cover. And a few more to show you. This George Perez cover. Nice and fun, playful. Rico. And finally, this beautiful cover by Rose Besch caps off the Captain Marvel Dark Tempest miniseries, hitting the shelves on July 5th for Marvel Comics.
Nice.
Next up,
Moon Knight, City of the Dead.
City of the Dead.
Number 1.
Written by David Papose with art by Marcello Ferreira and this cover by Rod Reese.
Nice.
All of a sudden, Moon Knight's got a Daredevil costume on.
Yeah.
It's an Alex Maleev cover.
Oh.
Cover by Davi Go. Featuring the debut of the new Scarlet Scarab.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in this cover, that'll be probably the first cover appearance. Get those orders in. Got a couple more. Got a Pepe Larraz foil variant. And finally,
Oh, it's a Scotty Young cover.
a bunch of shambling zombies. Look at how cute they are.
It's Mummies on the Moon.
They're all dusty, bored on the moon because there's no drive-ins to go to.
Maybe there's some whalers.
Moon Knight, City of the Dead, the debut of the new Scarlet Scarab following the events of Moon Knight 25. Hits the shelf on July 19th.
It's the Thor Annual 2023.
Enter Mythos. When MODOK, fueled by revenge and a refusal to ever again be someone else's pawn, he seizes control of all of the 10 realms, but Asgard. Thor, the All-Father, must step in and regain control of the 10 realms and the World Tree by Jackson Lansing with art by Ibrahim Roberson and this beautiful cover by Elena Casagrande. We back up a couple. We got this David Marquez Hellfire Gala. Look at how regal and couture he is here.
I like how he's still barefoot and one of his boobies is out.
Mm-hmm.
But he still looks like he's wearing a fancy royal outfit.
Uh-huh. And this A cover by Adam Kubert marks the release of the Thor Annual. Ooh, I might have another cover to show you here. Yes, indeed. This beautiful George Perez cover. He's all like, Simba, one day, all of this will be yours.
This is like the third George Perez cover that we've seen. Did they just like find a file drawer or something recently? They probably have like files and file drawers of George Perez art.
No comment. And last couple things on Last Call for First Issues.
X-Men Before the Fall, Sinister 4.
It's another one-shot leading up to the fall of the X. As the 19th century drew to a close, the dying Nathaniel Essex unleashed 4 clones of himself into the world. Watch as all the fun happens from Kieran Gillen and Paco Medina with this Lucas Wernick cover. This Martin Kokolo Stormbreakers variant. Again, nothing to do with the series. And this Hellfire Gala variant by Michelle Bandini. Ooh, we got one more. Here it comes. This Rafael de la Torre cover. All right.
All right.
Couple more things to show you. What is this from? I think this is from Scout, maybe. He's wound up at the end.
Space Outlaws, #1.
This is the good and the bad and the dying in outer space. And finally,
Wild Cosmos.
Captain Cooper and his crew struggle to stay afloat in the wild cosmos. Written by Curtis Clow with art by Moro Mandalorian with a cover art by Chun Lo. This is Wild Cosmos #1 from Scout Comics, and that wraps up. I think it does. Oh, look, there's a little froggy. That wraps up Last Call for first issues. All right. What's next?
That wraps up our spotlight on Last Call for confirmed orders.
Mm-hmm.
Special events.
Oh boy, we got a bunch of stuff happening
You
here.
want to do this first?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, that's
yes,
what you said.
100%.
What's next? And I was like, this is what's next. Remember the deadlines for the Last Call. Oh, do you want to do this, or do you want me to read?
Oh wait,
this?
this got kind of screwed up, didn't it? All right, you're good. Go ahead.
This wraps up our spotlight on Last Call for confirmed orders. Those are all the comics, right? Remember that the deadlines for ordering these comics, the deadlines for Last Call for confirmed orders are Sunday,
June 4th.
at 5 o'clock for DC and IDW.
Nope, just DC.
Oh, just DC. And Monday, June 5th, for everything else. Get your orders in to Comic Hub. That is comichub.com. By those times, and I just saw the hands.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Get your orders in early to ensure your copies. We can't order enough for you if we don't know that you want it.
Right.
It's as easy as
basic. Basic. Next up.
Our other live stream. This is what I was laughing at. What is it a badger?
No, it's a Wolverine.
Oh my God. I thought it was a honey badger. What is happening with my hands?
You got Wolverine. You got animal claws.
Oh my God.
You got claws drawn by somebody that doesn't know anatomy.
I look like I have two of the same hand.
They are.
Every Tuesday at 6:30, we do a live sneak preview of all the new comics that are being released that week. We do a walk through the store. Oh, I thought this was on this.
Sure.
We do a live walkthrough of the store of all the new comics on the shelf. Every Tuesday at 6:30, also on YouTube. So join us then.
Yes, please do.
Oh my God. Here's the Downriver Comic and Collectors Convention. Hands of the City present all that stuff. There's all the details I told you. Lincoln Park High School, Gymnasium, June 3rd, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., June 4th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., $5 entry.
For more information, go to handsofthecitylp.com for further details, as well as contest rules, vendor applications, and info.
There is a cosplay contest on Saturday and an art contest on Sunday.
We will be sponsoring the Sunday art contest.
Yeah.
Right on.
Ooh, and then coming up a week later on June 10th and 11th, it's the Ann Arbor Comics Art Festival 2023.
Featuring special guests Gail Galligan, Nate Powell, Dan Santat, and Jen Wang.
Yes.
This will be a free program presented to you by the Ann Arbor Public Library and Kids Read Comics.
That is free.
And that
to
is
attend.
absolutely free.
It's a whole weekend full of workshops, programs, and activities, all targeted at all ages audience. Not all of it. Most of it is targeted at. And that way you can bring your teen kids as well, and will be something there for them too.
Definitely consider the works of Nate Powell. This is a Eisner Award-winning creator who has done the art for the John Lewis series of graphic novels called March.
That's
and
right.
continues that with Run. Okay, and then finally,
it's Brain Candy coming up on Monday, June 19th from 7 to 9 p.m. Brain Candy is a free live program of prose, music, poetry, and visual art curated by the Emerging Writers Network.
This month featuring visual artist Krista, featuring
You trying to read this? You should have these.
prose Lynn Crawford, music by Pia the Band, visual art by Crystal Starks Webb, and poetry by Molly Spencer. That all happens on Monday, June 19th, right here at Green Brain Comics from 7 to 9 p.m. And it is free, courtesy of the Emerging Writers Network.
Boom.
We did it.
Did it.
Thanks for joining us on Last Call Live, broadcasting live from Studio G in Green Brain Comics, smack dab in the middle of beautiful East downtown Dearborn.
Last Call Live streams most Fridays at 7:30 p.m. Although I will preface this right now to say that due to the A2CAF programming, we will not be doing Last Call Live next week on Friday night. In fact, we will not be doing it at all. Is that the...
I don't think I'm going to be able to fit it into the programming.
Yeah, we're going to be very, very busy with that show. So be sure to check Comic Hub, the Comic Hub carousel that we pointed out at the beginning of this video. And for those last call items, last call still happens. We're just not having our live video. So again, this video airs on YouTube channel. Be sure to check our other live stream, BrainScan, that we mentioned already. Stay up to date on all of our happenings. We are Green Brain Comics on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And on Twitter, we are Green Brain CMX.
All of the links to our shopping cart website and Comic Hub are below in the comments. I'm sorry, in the description.
And that wraps it up for this week. So remember, we are spreading the love of comics and graphic novels from the heart of East Downtown Dearborn since 1985.
Mm-hmm.
Feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.
Thanks for watching, folks. Have a beautiful weekend. See you at the Downriver Comic and Collectibles Show.
And get those orders in.